while I'm safe spotting these great white sharks for my anchors, my hooks, whatever it is, the dragon hook, there is a surprise announcement from Jagex, boys and girls, that is absolutely worth looking into. Now, this is out of nowhere. It's kind of dirty. Lampot, thank you for the $2 for the guacamole song for Damon. I'll play that in 2 seconds. At first, I just want to share that Jagex just tweeted that they are announcing the Winter Summit for 2026 on January 25th at 8 p.m. I will be live during this time. I have zero plans on January 25th, but to be live for the Winter Summit. Now, early day one predictions is, this guy is completely wrong. I'm going to predict that there will be, I didn't read any of those. I predict there will be, obviously, the new Vampyre questline Grandmaster. That is obvious. They said that's happening. Raids 4 will be announced. There will be almost zero information on Raids 4. Ideally, just maybe the location of where, which is, I'm going to predict it's going to be a Fremenic/Relica related raid, purely because everyone who lacks an imagination, which is 80% of the RuneScape player base, goes, I'd love to see a Relica Fremenic raid. So, naturally, just like the way sailing came to the game, Jagex is going to gravitate towards this region of the game for a raid, because people who have zero imagination and are retarded. However, there may very well be a Valamor related raid too, based on islands like the Tempestus and this dead area here. Will they think that's too close to the Cabos Lowlands for Chambers of Xeric? I don't know. But those are your two choices that are likely going to have a raid. Over here or in the Fremenic area due to lack of imagination. You decide. I think Jagex will also announce they will announce HD finally coming fully with the API plugin hub. That will be there. Why are you such a hater of a Fremi raid? I'm not a hater of a Fremi raid. I like to just acknowledge that the choice for everyone to go a Fremenic related raid, when the reason people want a Fremi raid is because they can't look at the map and think of another place to have a raid. It's 40 IQ, right? It is a 40 IQ idea to put one in Fremenic. I'm sure it'll be great. To be honest, TOA, it doesn't matter if TOA is desert related or not. The raid sucks, right? In comparison to the other two, it's not because it's desert related in the slightest. I don't care what theme the raid is. I just want the raid to be fun and good. That's all. The theme is irrelevant. If Theater of Blood was desert, but the exact same raid, it was just sandy with desert related bosses, it would still be just as fucking good. So the theme doesn't actually bother me one bit. I'm just predicting where it may be. And if you don't like my opinion on that, then I got one message for you. And that's just in the voice of Elliot. You can suck a dick. So, the balloons run out. The drugs have run out, boys. I've got one more balloon. That's it. So, what else are they going to have on this announcement? This Winter Summit. Raids 4. Vampyre questline. They're going to have another Valamor quest to go along the questline with the Dawn of the... What was it? The Light of Dawn? Temple of Dawn? Is that the final Dawn? Because I remember them saying that it's not over. But they did want to take a step back. I think they're taking a step back for a couple of months. Maybe some sailing-related world boss or main boss. A sailing-related boss. Yes. Bonus points if it's group-related. Meaning groups on one boat. Or group boats. Absolutely fucking rate that. There'll be something sailing-related. There will be probably... Valamor, Vampyre, Raid, Sailing, HD and API will be included, of course, naturally. I don't really know what else. I don't think, there won't be anything, there might be something Wilderness related just because Mod Mank is there, but they tried Wrathmore and that failed. I don't know if they'll, this is just they'll have Deadman, right? Is Deadman happening before? When's Deadman happening? Deadman Annihilation is happening January 30th. So they're going to have Deadman. Deadman would be the first fucking thing, right? That's a cop-out. 5 days before Deadman, they put Winter Summit. If they put Deadman as their first option, complete horseshit. That's a cop-out. Hopefully they don't put Deadman on there because it's coming the week after, so that'll be obvious. So I don't think they'll do that. I hope they don't do that because it's not technically for winter. Aztec Scene Raid 4 with Alex Perez, the final boss. Drama. Yeah, you just get left hooked and fucking dropped if you're not 99 agility. I like that. They won't have a sailing raid yet. They said they're not going to make raids 4 part of sailing, which I think is a good idea. They want to make sailing fleshed out and like super compatible with the game more than it has been with release before they put it into a raid, because that seems like a bit too much. You want to make sure sailing works. You want to have a proper storyline, and you want to weave sailing into the core part of RuneScape before you put it into a raid. So you won't have that in raids 4. I don't think they'll do wieldy content. I think that'll be a bit of an L. Rathmore failed last time. I don't think they'll do wieldy content again. I think it's just a flat L, and not because it's bad, but because the community just never votes for it. They just don't like it. But then again, this Deadman mode is not too bad of a content release. New best in slot Mage Kate, someone predicts. No, that's not going to happen. They're not doing that for a while. Raids 4 will be in there, yes. Let's see what other people are saying on this post. When they fight one kid to address, so it always says and address the false bans frame 1. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Official old Torva kits, PvP updates, Raids 4 with no selling and less selling updates, please. Okay. No one's really taking it seriously. Are we getting the Gwyneth course box fixed today? Obviously not, you idiot. I can see construction getting a big update since they overhauled the coding for it. I'd love to have my very own brewing room. Needs more dog. Honestly, there may be a construction overhaul. They did do that, didn't they? They overhauled construction, and we got 3 new planks, which rosewood, ironwood, and camphor planks need to come to mahogany homes. Yes, the XP rates will be ridiculous, but also you got to remember, camphor is double the cost of mahogany planks. Rosewood are 5x or 6x the cost or whatever, so it's not completely ridiculous to suggest that. So there may be a construction overhaul, because they did want to do that construction or that player-owned island a while ago of the cherry blossom trees, maybe. Maybe taking inspiration from the WoW player housing, maybe. They may even do that. There have been player in-house discussions and like updates that have been happening in the back end, because they did do the construction update, I remember, and nothing, it didn't change anything, it was just completely back end. Then that player in-house game jam, the player in island game jam came up with your own sawmill and your own like trees and gardens like fully fleshed out. It was really nice. They may do something like that. That's a good call. That's not a ridiculous ask. Stealing creation, no. 1 day before my hernia surgery. What's a hernia surgery? What? Hernia surgery. Repairs a weak spot in the abdominal wall where tissue bulges through it, typically involving pushing the protruding organ back in. Hopefully it's stage 4. Sounds lethal. Raids 4, yeah, Raids 4 will be on there. New raid announcement for early 2027 release. Oh, that's... I don't know if it'll be early 2024 release. You got to remember, TOA came out in August 24th, 2002. Fuck, that was a long time ago, man. It's over 3 years since TOA has been in the game. Wow. The first blog of TOA was, fuck, I don't know. OSRS TOA announcement. Pretty sure it was in 2020. It was a long time ago. I mean, I can go through and look at it, but I'm pretty sure it was 1.5 years before TOA came out. Early 2026 is it's not unrealistic. It's just TOA took about 18 months, I think, or 19 months to come out. But we'll give it a shot. Metaphos Air expansion, yeah, that's fair. 1 new Grandmaster Quest, which will be Vampyre. New dungeon type content akin to Corrupted. Difficult, a different theme, new boss, new rewards. Nah, not really. I don't think they'll do new best of slot Mage Cape. That'll be wilderness related. And anyone that thinks it's going to be PvP sailing has autism, which, given it's OSRS Oz who has me blocked because I think I said he was dumb once. Makes sense. There's no way they do PvP and sailing. That's not happening. They can't even get fucking PVM. The fuck? Oh my god. Fire the cannons. Why am I getting hit? My boat's gonna die. Stop. I gotta get the loot. I gotta get the loot. It was a rune sword. Finish him. Why the fuck is he hitting me? This is the safe spot. Fuck him. Oh no, I'm gonna loot. Anything in my fucking cargo? Oh, cannonballs! Oh, no. Wait, put some in there. 50. Fuck. Fire. Get him. 20 cannonballs. Oh, no. Oh, it's bad. I got 18 health. Oh, it's bad. 12 health. What's his max hit? 8 health. What's his max hit? You know, someone on day one asked Jagex, why can't boats regen health? No, they asked me why Jagex didn't make boats regen health. It's because boats are made of fucking wood. But I'm on 8 HP now. Why did he hit me? Oh no. I gotta wait for him to spawn now. I'm fucking dead getting out of here. That's the 10% chance. Alright, we're no longer hitting him. We're leaving him, we're not attacking him again. He can stay there. Fuck. Oh man, how do I get health now? I'm better off just teleporting away with nothing in my cargo, hey. We're gonna get 500 cannonballs at a time now. Nice and smooth. My apologies for those watching the video. Just a quick panic attack. Yeah, no, this whole Mage Cape best in slot, if they do best in slot Mage Cape, I'll be shocked. That is the least likely fucking thing to ever happen. PvP sailing, not gonna happen either. Menafos, yes. Grandmaster Quest, yes. New dungeon thing, nah, that's not likely. You gotta think about it. They're gonna have 9 things on there. 2 of them are going to be taken up. One's going to be a league. One's going to be a new raid. One's going to be a new Grandmaster Quest. One's going to be some mid-game boss. One's going to be sailing related, probably a boss. One's going to be HD and API. One's going to be... Look, there's a chance it's Dead Man, I doubt it, but you're probably going to see a construction rework. That's not a bad shout. That's probably about right. 7 things. Send the WoW streamers wants Bronze Man mode. Reckon they'd make that official. No, Bronze Man mode is the dumbest name, let alone the dumbest idea. Bronze Man mode sucks, because you can just cheat. Yeah, I don't know. What do you think? What are your predictions for the Winter Summit? I'm looking forward to seeing that in a month's time, month and a half's time. We'll figure out what they do for us. Overloads? That'll probably come with the Vampyre quest. Yeah, I see that happening.
This is the easiest room in the raid. It's quite simple. You got a big boy. Look at him, goddamn! Fuck me, look at that boy. It's huge! You got a big boy.